What's up guys, it's Daniel here from Daniel Texan. Today I decided to go on a tour of Stamford Bridge, so let's get into the video. We've gone past Wembley on the train. You see we have arrived at West Brompton, just walking through Fulham, and now we're at the bridge. Me and my brother got a chance to take a picture with the Super Cup and the Champions League. Now it's time to go up to the museum. Walking up to the museum, you can see photos from the past there from the 2006 season. Got Johnson, Steve Clark there. Then you got Ashley Cole, Michael Ballack, Quorum Makalele. Of course, he played 270 games for Chelsea. Tornjeri Flo up there. Of course, the Premier League trophy that from 2010 season. Ed de Goey, former Dutch keeper. They got Mourinho in the bottom corner there. They got Carvalho, and they got in that photo they got 3 former Chelsea captains. On entrance to the museum, you can see old match attacks of former players. I've decided to do an attempt of the penalty challenge in the museum. I said about something about David Luiz of trying to get in there. I didn't get in, and that was a poor attempt, and that was even worse. My brother had a go, and I think it was better than mine. After leaving the museum, me and my brother decided to wait at the bottom of the stairs. You see Kai Havertz here. What a star he's going to be. So the tour began. Our tour guide Dave, who actually guided me on my first tour of Stamford Bridge back in 2012. Here's the photo to back that up. Jesus. As you can now see, you can see the tour guide in the front, just walking up the steps of the Matthew Harding end. I was only here a couple of weeks ago for the game against Plymouth, and you can see just in the corner my seat, and here's a better view of the pitch from where I was standing just above the block 15. Here we are walking round and towards the East Lower Stand. As I'm pointing out, that's where I was sitting for the Tottenham game just a couple of weeks ago. This is my opinion, the best view of Stamford Bridge from the lower tier.
Let's move back that way. Where the Canners Way banner is. See the yellow one? The lights there underneath the stand. That's the glass partition area. That's where the wives, girlfriends, friends and family, the mates, that's where they watch the ball. Now those boxes there
Cost a fortune.
cost a few, Bob. The Chelsea FC one, that's Roman Abramovich's one. Now he can come to the games again.
Now as you see, we're going into the press room.
When this stand was built back in 1974, this has always been the press room. So all signings used to take place in this room. As it's expanded a little bit over the years. But if you go back to the 70s, Peter Oscar when he came back, Alan Hudson, extended contracts, Charlie Cook, Peter Bonetti, Ron Harris. Then we go up to the 80s, Kerry Dixon, David Speedy, Pat Nevin. Then we get up to the 90s, and we're coming now, Chelsea are getting successful towards the end of the 80s. We've got Dennis Wise, good old Dennis Wise, coming. Then things, like I said, really changed when Ruud Gullit, Marcel Desailly, Didier Deschamps, John Terry, Frank Lampard. Endless players, fantastic players, Super Frankie Lampard. Frank was the last player to extend the contract here in 2008 before they opened the new Cobham down in Cobham in Surrey.
Then it was time to take photos where the manager would normally do his press conferences. See me and my brother there just having a bit of a joke. Then he's off through the interview room and what they do after the games in towards the away dressing room. On non-match days, they put up former legends that have played at Stamford Bridge over the years. Now it's time to go in the home dressing room. Now we have arrived in the home dressing room. As you see, it's a lot better than the away dressing room. So now we are going through the team. The goalkeepers there. You've got Saul next to Kepa with Jorginho, Thiago Silva. Got a picture of Aspi just winning the last title. We've got Ziyech, Rudiger, Kovacic, Lukaku, Kante, Aspilicueta, Alonso, Andreas Christensen next to Kai Havertz, and Timo Werner there with Ben Chilwell and Reece James there right near the end. You got Mace here, you got Callum, you got Ruben, and you got Ross Barkley there with next to Pulisic, Chalobah and Malang Sarr there. Just an overview of the dressing room with all the shirts there. As many people on the tour said that Mason Mount was their favourite player, Dave managed to surprise them with something very special. So here's my brother, he's got the Mason Mount shirt and he's got some of his signed boots and he looked very, very happy. I was shocked when I saw this getting brought out. I'm just happy for him because Mason Mount's actually his favourite player. And now it's time to walk out on the pitch. I dreamt of doing this for years. I've done it a couple times in the past, but the first time in about 7 years since I've been on tour, I walked through the tunnel and it's absolutely brilliant. Look at that pitch there. And also they had the tunnel cam, and you see there we're on the screen of the tunnel cam. It's very, very bad that I'm on the big screen at Chelsea. Here we are, basically on the pitch. Aren't we, Eddie?
Yeah.
You see the West End over there? Going towards the shed end. Here you can see the home dugout there where Thomas Tuchel would normally sit there, right there on the seat in the end. And then the away dugout where Steven Schumacher was the last manager to sit there when Chelsea played against Plymouth last week. And I was also pointing out where I was sitting for the Tottenham game just a few weeks ago. And as you can see here, we are in the away part of the shed end. Now we walked up to the shed upper tier. The first one been there for a very, very long time. And it looks very, very cool with a fantastic view.
Thank you very much. If you do any reviews on TripAdvisor, we greatly appreciate it. Once again, guys, thank you very much. You've been brilliant.
Thank you. So as the tour ended, I decided to go back in the museum. You can see there the Champions League trophies, the one from 2012 Bayern Munich, and then the most recent one against Manchester City. There, the blue ribbons are absolutely amazing. Here you have here the honours board, and this is the first trophy Chelsea ever won, which was the League Cup, War Cup, back in 1945, and also you got the first division, which was run under Ted Drake, and also won the Charity Shield after winning the league title. You got the League Cups, you got FA Cups for the first time against Leicester and Leeds, you got UEFA winners against Real Madrid, you got the second division after getting relegated back in 1977, you got the Full Members Cup in 1986, got the second division again back in 1989, and you got more of the recent ones. Of course, you got the women's ones down there. Of course, that's not fully updated yet, but that will be updated very, very soon. Here are all the FA Cup trophies we have won in our history, with the last one coming in 2018 due to Eden Hazard penalty against Manchester United. And then you see the first one back in 1970 when we beat Leeds 2-1 due to a replay with goals from Peter Osgood and David Webb, won Chelsea their first ever FA Cup. For me, this looks amazing. This is all Chelsea's kits over the last 50 years. The first kit's on display, that's the 1970 iconic kit that we wore in the FA Cup final against Leeds, and then also you got the normal kit that was won that season. As you can see, a kit from 1975, just a plain blue one. This one here, Umbro on it now with the 2 stars next to the Chelsea. Got the new one with the badge in the middle, this time in 1981. This one in 1982, so I can just remember Paul Cannavale just wearing this kit here. We've got this one from 1984, which is absolutely brilliant. I love that kit. And the new one with the new badge started to come in 1986 with the lion and the CFC on it. This one is the absolutely brilliant kit, one of my favourite kits from the past, from the 1987 season. This one here just looks the same, it's got a different design on it, it looks absolutely brilliant. This one here from 1981, and this is the start of the new Chelsea, in the new era, when we started to win all the big European trophies, and we started to become very, very well known. You see, got the new kits for the recent season, I've probably got about 20 of those. The only one here is the only one I don't have, FA Cup special kit from the 2020 season, we only wore once against Nottingham Forest. So guys, I hope you liked today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with friends. See ya!